So we have to find the limit as x approaches 0 of 1 minus cosine of x over x squared times cosecant of x. So there are a couple of special limits that you learn in this class, right? One of the special limit that you learned is that if you take the limit as x approaches 0 of sine of x over x, that limit is 0. Another special limit that you learned as x approaches 0 is the 1 minus cosine of x, that's over x, that's going to equal to, no. Oh, the first one is 1, yeah. There you go. Sine of x over x is 1, thank you. And the second one will be 0. I was thinking of the second one again, like earlier, and I wrote out the second answer. That's all good. All right, so there you go. Those are your two special limits. So somehow, some way, I want to employ my special limit. The way this works is as follows. You got to rewrite what's inside of this limit problem. The one thing that you can rewrite is cosecant, right? If you think about cosecant of x, it's the reciprocal for which trig function? Sine of x. So if you think about this, if cosecant of x is 1 over sine of x, then you'll have that fraction in the denominator. If you flip it, the sine of x would actually be located in the numerator. So what this problem really becomes is the limit as x approaches 0 of sine of x times 1 minus cosine of x, all divided by x squared. Right, so the idea here was to rewrite cosecant as 1 over sine, then flip 1 over sine, so that way the sine goes on the top. Now that you have sine located in the numerator, you can recognize now that you have exactly two special limits if you split this one limit into two limits. You have the limit as x approaches 0 of sine of x over x times the limit as x approaches 0 of 1 minus cosine of x over x. In the first case, we know it's going to be 1. The second case is going to be 0. So 1 times 0 is 0. And this problem is now completed.